Guys, That Monkey Gamer back here for another video. Welcome back to an episode of my subscriber team builder episode series. Let's get started, guys. Before I get started, I would like to say two things. One thing, I am doing a Mark Sound and a Cam Chancellor giveaway. Definitely go back on the channel, check those videos out if you would like to enter. Second, if you would like to join this subscriber team builder series and make this series happen more often, what I want you to do is comment down below what you want on offense, what you want on defense, what's your budget, what system do you play on. The more information you give me, the better. Now, that's if you want me to build you a team. Now, I can also just upgrade your team. What I want you to do is go to muthead.com, put your team in here just like a team builder, click on, name it whatever you want to, click save, copy this link up here, and I want you to do is post it down below in the comment section if you would like for me to upgrade your squad. Make sure you also include, you choose, Xbox, PlayStation 4, depending on what you play on. And one more thing, include a budget. So tell me how much you actually want me to spend on your team, how much, all of that kind of stuff. So same thing as if you want me to create you a team, but say like, okay, I want these positions upgraded, and this is how I put my offense, so I put in my defense, all that kind of stuff. So let's get right into it. I haven't done one of these in a week, so let's actually go back through. I think we have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 people to go through. So first off, right away, could you build me a team with 2.5 million coins, Cain Mackenzie, or as we call him, Cain Mack on this channel. Cain Mack said, could you build me a team 2.5 million coins? Okay, let's say, build it how you like, I'm not bothered. Don't need backup, full max chemistries with high ratings, but not bothered. My man is just not bothered by this. Okay, so pretty much he's telling me 2.5 million coins, build it how I would build it. So, alright, not bad. Okay, so first off, what I like to do is actually put in the person's name. So we got Cain Mack over here. Okay, so Cain Mack, keep 2.5 million coins. So what I can actually do is go up here and put in 2.5. And if you guys want to, if you want me to upgrade your squad, just do it like this. You can just put in your budget right here. Alright, so starting off, he likes chemistries. Whenever I think of offensive linemen, the one chemistry I really like is going to be what's called zone blocker. Zone blocker is one of my favorite type of offensive linemen, chemistries to go with. There's a lot of players with it, which is very good, and there's a lot of room to upgrade it. So, and it also boosts up some stats I personally love. So I'm actually not gonna go with Richie Incognito. I'm gonna go with this card, and you're gonna see how I'm gonna do this. So let's go with actually, yeah, we'll go with Yonda. I was thinking about that. Now what I want to do here is actually so right now we need just a zone blocker right here. So what I'm going to go with is I'm going to go with Austin Howard. Now with Austin Howard, the issue is, so we completely maxed out all chemistries for offensive line, except for offensive freeze right here. Now the issue with that is I'm most likely not going to go with an ultimate freeze chemistry. I should, technically speaking, I don't know why the prices are not being shown or not showing up, but I should go with chemistry for ultimate freeze. I'm just not going to because ultimate freeze chemistry, in my opinion, is useless. It's very useful when you get the whole entire team, but it takes like 10 players to get it on offense and on defense. So not about that life. Not about that life. Let's go with Aaron Rodgers. And personally, I love this Aaron Rodgers. He is a beast. We're going to go with Antonio Brown, and this is how we're going to actually work this around. So we need a slot expert. I wish there was a hang on, let me do this real fast, guys. Hang on 1 second. Let me get a mudhead over here. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do this. Sorry that was very, very glitchy. Alright, so let's go to Mudhead and let's actually look at so usually I can just go and actually just type in right down here the chemistries. Right now it's being kind of glitchy, so I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'm going to have to actually go here. So I want a slot expert. Who else we need? Actually, let's see. We need a slot expert, route running, deep threat, and chain movers. Okay, so I want a slot expert, wide receiver. Let's see what we can get here and how cheap can we get it. Randall Cobb, no, not exactly what I wanted. Okay, Brandon Cooks, that's actually exactly what I want. Alright, so gotta be careful with the coins amount right now. Alright, so that's gonna actually get to tier 1 of route running, slot expert tier 1, chain movers tier 1, and we need a deep threat guy, which I personally have played with a lot. Will Fuller. He's a very, very good deep threat. So you said no backups. Alright, so now that we have Antonio Brown almost fully maxed out, obviously if you want to fully max him out, I'd suggest you go with I'd suggest you go with uniforms, but you know, we could max him out a little bit more, and that is by using this card. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, actually that's only 3, but we could go with Ty Montgomery, and that's going to give us slot expert 2. So that's actually going to give us a slot expert tier 2, and we already have chain movers tier 2. So we're going to have all of his chemistries tier 1. We're going to have almost all his chemistries tier 2. We're going to have 2 of his 4 chemistries tier 2. So that's going to be pretty nice. Fullback doesn't really matter. Actually, we could go with Poe, just because it's going to help us on defense. So, yeah, let's go. And how are we going to do this on defense now? Now, you said you really wasn't bothered with anything, so I'm just going to kind of work this around like this. So we have Marcus Gilchrist, and whenever you play defense, whenever you create a team, you always want to create around one player and kind of walk around that player. So, for example, Field General and Tackle Machine, that's why I selected this card, is because I love those chemistries, and there's so many good cards at those chemistries. So that's why I kind of went around that card, and I'm kind of going to build around that strong safety-wise. As you can see, I can go with Ryan Shazier. That's going to give me that. I can go with Anthony Barr, I believe. That coverage, oh, that's coverage linebacker. Crap. We can go Anthony Barr anyway. We can walk around that. Again, actually, if we go big hitter, let's see, yeah, I don't know. This is going to give us tier 2 Field General. Sorry guys, my eyes, so it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was going to wait till tomorrow to do these videos, but I decided to do them tonight. Alright, so the issue with this is we're going to have to go with Clay Matthews. Alright, we got to go Clay Matthews to get big hitter. We're actually going to take away Barr. We're not going to go with Barr. Actually, you know what? We're going to build this around Javion Clowney. I just realized that. Big hitter, tier 1. Field General, tier 1. The issue also is going to be that we're going to have to find a... I wish it would show us, you know, the actual things right there. That would be very, very helpful. Field General, we want a... left outside linebacker. Okay, so we're gonna have to go with Derek Morgan if we want to go with this one. We're gonna have to go with Derek Morgan because that's gonna give us Field General, and that's gonna give us Ed Setter, which is gonna help us out there. Strong safety wise, actually we could go with let's not go with him. Actually we have about 600k left. Now, the issue with this is that in order, unless you use uniforms, you're going to have to go with, you know, Joe Hayden and, what's his name? That, Shed guy, right? Yeah, Deshaun Shed. You're going to have to go with this if you do want to go with the Javion Clowney method. And the only reason why is because you have to get, you know, Edge Blitzer tier 2. That's the only issue. Who's the last corner with Edge Blitzer? I thought there was a third guy. Guess not. It's not. I thought there was. Alright, whatever. Let's just go and go left and right end. And D-tackle, actually. And we're going to see what Edge Blitzer... Oh, not Edge Blitzer. Oh, this is Field General. Okay. Well, actually, that means... At Setter... Then what has Edge Blitzer? let's see. Not many people have edge blitzer, quarterback wise. I think there's only 2 corners, I believe. Deshaun Shed. Actually, get rid of all the other positions and say. So there's only 2 corners, right? Oh, there's 3. So we have Darius Slay. Now, crap, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so the only issue with this is, okay, so Darius Slay, obviously, I would just recommend getting uniforms if you're going to build this around, because I don't really recommend doing this. So this is what's going to get him completely maxed out. It's pretty much what I'm doing. So my recommendation is get better corners. Just, you know, this is going to get him completely maxed out. So if you don't want him completely maxed out, and just comment down below, and I'll do another team build next episode of you, you know, fixing this whole entire, if you don't want Jadeveon Clowney maxed out. I know sometimes some people like to max him out. He is very, very good maxed out, so definitely something not to sleep on. What am I doing? No, I do not want that guy. I want Ed Setter. Where is Ed Setter? Okay. Ed Setter, and we're gonna go with Leonard Williams because he is a beast and a half. And I will be doing a auction block video coming out sometime soon today. All my videos should be coming out between 1 and 3 p.m. Apparently, according to you know, searches on what perfect time is it to upload videos, 1 to 4 p.m. seems to be the best time. So that's when I will be uploading those 2. Actually, Howie Long, see something. That's gonna give us 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we actually don't have to go with this. And then what that actually is gonna help us, because we can go to Ed Setter tier 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have Ed Setter tier 2, we have Theo General tier 2, we have Edge Blitzer tier 2, and we have Big Hitter. We got to activate that. So now we just got to go with like Brian Dawkins. And then we have to go with. Can we go with that card? Oh, we can. Okay, so that's going to give us fully maxed out Jadeveon Clowney. And a D tackle, I recommend just going with Brandon Williams. He is a beast. And with this, I would just recommend, because you have Poe, so you're going to max out Brandon Williams in 99 block shed. And just for good measure, you can go with any random line pusher behind him. And probably let's go with this Poe. And then cornerback, you can just go with a cheap cornerback in the slot. Which, again, I recommend probably getting better corners overall if you're going to run this lineup. But, you know, this is just to get Mr. What's his name maxed out. How much the Poe cost? Okay, I can't see prices. That is an issue. But, so I'm not going to go with Poe because he seems to be costing way too much. Actually, there is someone you could go with. Damian Harrison. This Damian Harrison is a beast. Definitely an underrated corner right there. Going down the list, let's see what cornerback could you go with. Pick specialist, and that's going to help out with him. Alright, so here's your team, my man. Again, I kind of just built it around Jadeveon Clowney on defense, and offensively, we built it around Antonio Brown. So if you guys did enjoy this team, make sure you hit that like button. Oh, sorry, if you enjoyed this team, my man, make sure you hit that like button. Let's go on to the next person. So, I'm reading that comment and kind of thinking, processing how I want to do this. Alright, let's go, guys. Alright, can you build me a team? I have 5 million coins and still limited edition Howie Long. Okay, so let's put in what players he actually has. So he has Howie Long. He has Man of the Month Pat Pete. Okay, so he has Man of the Month Pat Pete. Patrick Peterson. He has 94 overall Campus Hero Green. Okay, and he has Todd Gurley. Oh my, that card. Tell me how that card plays, my man. Because This card goes for like 400k, man. Alright, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to mark these all as unauctionable and tradable because he's giving me a price with these cards on what to build. So I want to make sure I'm not going over. Alright, so, and you didn't tell me what system you played on, my man. You got to tell me what system you play on. Alright, can you build my team? Okay, and you didn't tell me any kind of preferences of what kind of team you wanted, what you play on offense or defense. I'm just going to go based off of exactly, what chemistries. I'm going to build around these players. I guess that's probably what you wanted me to do, was build around your players. So I'm going to build around your players. First off, starting off, you're going to want to get a deep threat quarterback. 5 million coins. Whoo, you are definitely going big or going home, huh? Alright, first off, we're going to have a Derek Carr then. That's going to give you a deep threat times 2. Wait, what? Oh no, we had to get, oh crap. We have to get one more. I wish the... Sucks right now, guys. I wish there was I could just type in, the chemistry and it would load, but it's not giving me it. So I want to route 1 or 2. And with 5 million coins, right now coins is not an option. Like, it's not something we have to worry about. So let's go AJ Green. Oh wait, no, we have AJ Green, my bad. Actually, what kind of ankle breaker? So we're not gonna go with him. Route 1 or times 2. Alright, we'll go with him. We'll go with Ed McCaffrey. Which you can actually get a free Ed McCaffrey for $25 by buying that one pack. I'm thinking about buying that pack, but I don't know if I want to spend $25 for a free Ed McCaffrey. I don't think it's worth it. Alright, so the actual issue is right now, okay, so we already have deep threat times 2, right? Okay, so we need a route runner, ankle breaker player. So we need a route running ankle breaker. Actually, what am I doing? Ankle breaker should be the top. Okay, so ankle breaker. There's no route running ankle breaker wide receiver. Wow, really? For this late in the year, and no wide receiver has 2 chemistries. Okay, that's weird. Wait, this Deshaun has ankle breaker? Deep threat and ankle breaker. Okay. Ankle breaker times 2 for Tyreek Hill. It's all good because we can easily just get, what does Greg Olsen have? I know he has like 6 chemistries. That's not going to help us. Okay, so we need alright, so ankle breaker, we need an ankle breaker tight end. I don't know if there is one. If there isn't one, we're going to have to go back and change something. There isn't one. Crap. Those are route runner tight ends, so we're going to actually get a deep threat ankle breaker, which we did see Deshaun is one. Alright, so that's going to give us tier 2 of ankle breaker and deep threat. We need to get a route runner to tier 2, which that isn't that difficult because there's a lot of tight ends with route runner. Because that's just that's something tight ends are good at, is running the routes. So we kind of need, I wish there was a tier. Okay, that would have been awesome if there was a times 2 on Greg Olsen for route runner, but there isn't. How many route runners do we have? We have 1 route runner. Crap. Well, you're going to have to use chemistries to get this. I wish there was a times 2 player at tight end, but sadly there is not. Alright, so let's just go offensive line. Go with you. Go with you. We're going to go with this guy. And finalizing this all off, we are going to go with is there no IP times 2? No. I wish there was. That would have been perfect. Alright, we're going to go with that then. Alright, so here's your offense. Alright, let's go on to your defense. Alright, so you want to build around Pat, Pete, and this guy. So starting off right away, I'd probably honestly, let's see, who do we got here? I'd probably go with this guy, just because that's going to maximize this. It's going to give you 1 away from edge setter and 1 away from edge blitzer. And do we have, I believe there's a Is there a Von Miller? Not Von Miller. There's a Mack, right? What Macks are out? I thought there was a Mack with that exact chem. G.O.A.T's not gonna help. Alright, we need a edge setter and edge blitzer. Oh, here we go. Finally showing up the chems. Good. So now we can actually start doing the chems real fast. Hang on, guys. Sorry. I gotta turn my webcam off because my nose is being weird right now and I don't want to distract you guys from the video with my nose being weird. Okay. So if we go down here, we can actually, we don't have, crap. There's like nobody, man. Alright. So we need an edge. Actually, crap. This might not work out well. Alright, so we need an edge setter. Alright, so edge setter tier 2. We don't really need a tier 2. What we really need is edge setter, edge blitzer, but I don't think there's actually someone with both of those chems. Yeah, there's not. So, defensive tackle wise, is there an edge blitzer? Crap. Okay, that's not good. Because we do not need, okay, we do not need both. So let's go with Williams here. And then is there an edge blitzer linebacker? If there's not, we're going to go back and do something else. Von Miller. Okay, so that should get us tier 2 of both of those chemistries. Okay, and now we could go around Dallas. Now the issue is you do have Arizona Chem, which this Patrick Peterson is so trash because he has Arizona chemistry, which isn't that great. Especially because to activate it, it costs a lot, and I don't really think it's worth it. Because as you can see, to get cornerbacks wise, it has to be a Patrick Peterson to get Arizona chemistry. Strong safety, you see right there. The Honey Badger. Sorry if you have a plane outside. I don't know why a plane's outside right now. But we could go Denver chemistry, which is actually something I'm going to go toward here. We're going to go Chris Harris in number 2. And then we're going to go... Okay, I did not know there was 2 different Chris Harrises. Alright, we're going to go with him, which is going to get us Denver tier 2 chem. Arizona, once again, I don't think we're going to be able to get this. So, we can try. I don't know if you really want to go with a cheap middle linebacker. Just this is actually 1, 2, 4. So actually, is there an? Oh, that's actually kind of sucks because this is how you're gonna get Arizona tier 2. And if you want to max out this Patrick Peterson, you're gonna have to go with this kind of lineup. Kind of sucks. I guess what you could do, I don't know. I mean, you could put someone as a backup. Like, for example, you could go in here and, let me show you. So you could put someone else in. Let's say you know, put in, I don't know, Bob Sanders, right? And you put him as a backup, and then once you start the game, you can actually sub him in and sub this guy out. Probably suggestion-wise would be get 2 guys, and then you can just completely take that guy out of the game once the game does start. But, yeah, so definitely quite a predicament you put yourself in by doing that. But field general times 2 doesn't make any logic. Why did I do field general? I want coverage linebacker. If we're gonna do it in this kind of way, actually, to be honest, what I do is I actually put I put Shazier number 1, and I probably go in here and I put Wagner. What's Shazier? So Shazier has field general. Okay, so field general. So we probably actually go with Wagner. Alright, so what I do is I put Wagner as number 3, but once I start the game, I move him to number 1, Shazier to number 2, and same thing over here. That's how I would build a team. Oh, actually, wait. Defensive tackle. Again, I'd probably just go with the best budget players there is. Alright, let's go with Sue. And then backing him up, I go with Brandon Williams. Alright, so that's honestly what I'd go with for your whole team, my man. Hopefully you did like this team, and if it did help you, make sure you hit that like button. Your name is Op Gamers. Okay. OP Gamers, I guess, is what your name is. Alright, so let's go on to the next person. Next person it is. Alright. 1.6 million team, Xbox One, great run game, great secondary, and mobile quarterback. Okay. First off, 1.6 million, so it's not that much. We're gonna go with Marcus Mariota number 1. Let's put in your budget, 1.5 mil, or 1.6 mil. Ooh. Okay, you do not have 15 mil. Oh crap! Come on, come on, EA. 1.6 mil. There we go. All right, Xbox One. All right, we're all good. You want a good running game? Well, if we're gonna get a good running game for you, my man, we're gonna get you Ricky Williams. Beast. All right. Next, we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on. Let's see, pass block, run block. Actually, to be honest, card costs way too much. If it wasn't for the fact that it costs way too much, I'd so go with that card. It just costs way too much to go with because what's called, it's like 300, 400k. So not too many good run blocking right tackles. Probably Andrew Whitworth is gonna be the best for your money. Let's see. The issue is then we have to kind of walk around impact block, and that's going to be kind of annoying to walk around. I hate walking around impact block. Or edge protector, my bad. And see, we can't go with these players because these players are going to cost way too much. So we kind of have to go with cheaper players at the same time, still good run blockers. Because you said you like to run the ball a lot. So let's go with him. Going down the list here, let's go with Richie Incognito. And actually what we can actually do is kind of change this up. So let's go with a zone blocking left tackle, which if we got him, and then we could go with a zone blocking center, which we could go with this guy. Right guard wise, not Evan Mathis. No, Gabe Jackson, my bad. We would go with Evan Mathis. And right tackle wise, I'd probably go with probably him, Swartz. Alright, so now that we got that underway, ankle breaker wide receivers is what we need now. So I'd probably go with Deshaun Jackson. Now that we got that tier 1, we want to get kind of a deep threat player because we want to get Deshaun up, one more tier overall. So I'd probably honestly go with maybe Antonio Brown. Actually, let's move this over. And then we could go with the Tyler Eifert in the slot here. So Tyler Eifert, and that's going to give us slot expert and chain movers. Slot expert and chain movers. Now we do need a route runner. So let's go with route runner here. And who can we go with? We could go with this guy. The only issue is we only have like 400k to spend on defense. But this is going to get us tier 1. Okay, so this is going to get us, a little bit maxed out there. Defensively, because we don't have as many coins left, of course, actually, we're going to actually go kind of budgety on defense. But at the same time, I think we're going to really actually be able to put together a really good squad on defense here. Let's go with Field General. And we should be able to work this out pretty well. You're going to see what I'm going to do here, guys. So, Jordan Hicks, right? And then backing him up, we're going to go with... Actually, not coverage linebacker. We're going to go with Field General. Just the regular version of that card, which is right here. And then what we're going to do is go Field General in the secondary. And I believe this card, Joseph, is pretty cheap. And then we're going to go free safety wise. We're going to go with this Eric Reed. And that's going to actually set us up to get a big hitting. Actually, there's only 3 guys. I'm not going to go big hitter there. We're going to go pick specialist here. And we're going to go down a little bit. Because we're not right now with the heavy ballers with coins wise. I'm going to go with him. Actually, let's see. Let me make sure. How much did he go for? I wish I could see the price of this card. This card is... Oh, this card's like, 80k? No, we're not going with him. That's way too much for budget here. We're going to go with him, and then we're going to go with a lockdown pick specialist guy here. Let's go down a little bit and go with Sam Madison. And then finally in the slot, we could go with one more guy. And to be honest, I kind of want a lockdown pick specialist. Oh, I can't get both? Okay. So I'm going to have to choose. I'm going to have to go with this guy. Which means I'm probably not going to go with field general here. I'm going to go with the lockdown pick specialist guy over here. And it looks like there is none currently. So let me just go with a lockdown because I think I already have pick specialist tier 2. So do I have tier 2 pick specialists? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do. Okay. And then line wise, I'd probably go with, to be honest, like this is probably going to be over the limit of how much it costs. And we're going to see how much we total at the end. But this is probably what I go with. Let me show you. And alright, so that's probably honestly what I go with. It's 60k over, but this is probably what I would go with. So hopefully you did like this team, my man. If it did help you, to be honest, like you don't have to go with Ricky Williams. To be honest, you could go with what's it called? You could just go with the other Ricky Williams, the 91 overall edition, and it would still be good enough. And then you could easily just go what's it called? You could go with go line pusher, LP. There we go. You could just go with this. So that's pretty much what I would go with. Definitely, if you enjoyed this team, let's actually put your name in. So we know Chase. That's Chase's team. And now let's go on to the last person, who is going to be the GOAT himself, Mr. Champion 1226. And Mr. Champion has said, build me the 10 million coin, 10 million coin team, highest overall possible. I think I built this. I wanted to see what team I could build. And this is a 12 million coin team, but taking away a couple players like backups, this is pretty much what a 10 million coin team would look like. So of course, it's, you know, downgrading a couple players. So this is what Mr. Champion, this is what it would look like. I was going to build the squad on PlayStation once I do end up grinding out all the solos. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button, guys. If you want to join, you know how to do so. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.